Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we have to go over the update announcement that was just thrown into the game for an update that's going to happen on April 7th or 8th, depending on where you live. Alright, so this is one that I expected because it's one that was on the Forerunner server. And I think the update also happened on the test server, but I'm not 100% sure. But I did see a couple content creators post videos on this, and that's Falcia. I've heard good things about this update, but it looks like there's more here. And this is including some stuff that was on the Forerunner server that I realized I never put into videos, so sorry guys. But I mean, I don't overly stress the Forerunner server as urgent updates, but I'll include those if it makes sense when I notice them, kind of thing anyway. But they always could change, especially when they come to global, if there's adjustments needed when they get more feedback. Also, Dev Insights had a little hints of some of these things too, that I quickly just skimmed and saw. So let's get into it. Alright, and I apologize, I'm a little extra winky-eyed as I call it. My eye's been really driving me crazy for a while now. Forever, I mean for a year, let's be honest, but yeah, if I'm extra rubbing my eye or look a little derpy, it's just the Bell's palsy still kicking my ass. Okay. Heroes, rework, enhancement, Falcia. So she's gonna be added to the faction Isotarchus. They're adjusting her skills. Basic attack deals 95% physical damage and 95% magic damage one time to one enemy. Ultimate talent, after 6 basic attacks, gains Demon Slaying Stance for 12 seconds. Specialized attack speed stance? Wait, I feel like that's thrown in there awkwardly. Specialized attack speed, the wording of where this is supposed to go, I don't even know. Alright, Demon Slaying Stance increases attack by 25%. Basic attack deals an extra 200% true damage. Shadow Slash deals an extra 300% true damage 5 times. Okay, yeah, explaining what those things are. So Shadow Slash deals 200% physical damage and magic damage 5 times to one enemy. If the target dies, continues attacking other enemies. Love it. Definitely sounds great for Abyss. And then we have Demon Slayer's Might. The attack deals extra damage equal to 20% shield strength. Adrenaline Rush. During Demon Slaying Stance, each basic attack grants a shield equal to 15% attack for 7 seconds, stacking up to 80% attack, sorry. Yeah, that's definitely going to help for her survivability in something that's really tough, like the Abyss one. Alright, Awaken 1. Ultimate reduces target's damage by 30% for 15 seconds. That's huge. Awaken 3. Every 100 attack speed increases all damage by 8%. And Awaken 5. When shielded, reduces damage taken for the hero by 20%. I guess, you know what, this is something that's kind of hard to debate now, like with the importance of Abyss 1. We know people want to put those Awakening Stones in Kigiri because he excels there, for example. But Sun Wukong's a little bit more versatile everywhere. Which is still worthy of your Awakening Stones, don't worry. We know Dao Chan A1 is probably one of the most important Awakenings to get. If you have that character on your roster, it's huge. That range is amazing, and she gives the damage reduction. But what about Falcia now? Should we be saving our Soul Stones for her? Personally, I have not had experience with the new one yet. Obviously, this update is just coming, and I typically don't build out like full teams for the test server. But luckily, other people have. I do want to give a shout out here. War Guides just put out a video, finally strong, rework. Falcia is strong now. Showcase here, 17 hours ago. It's 50 minutes long. It's a detailed video. So I feel like this is probably going to be a really great video to watch. I only skipped around a little bit. It seems great. Very well done. I think we can trust War Guide's expertise here. and see what he really thinks of her. We saw how great he tested the Abyss one, trying to get that top chest for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and many days of live streaming. And I know that he has, if anyone has beat the hell out of that boss, he's probably the one. And yeah, I'm really curious to see his thoughts on her, and I'm probably going to watch this video in full if I get a chance later tonight myself. So I will link this video. Again, shout out to War Guides. Seems like he did a really great in-depth retesting of this character's rework. So we had to take a special moment and really talk about that, because this buff could be huge, and it could be exactly what we need for a character that most people just don't use. Alright, so also the exclusive artifact, Lucent Flame. Alright, enhancement. Current effects increases crit damage by blah blah blah, extending Demon Slayer stance. Okay, so this is her exclusive. After the enhancement, increases single target damage by up to 30%, extends Demon Slaying stance's duration by 2 seconds, and instantly gains Demon Slaying stance when Shadow Slash is activated. Ooh. That's a ton of extra damage. Increases, like, here, all that extra true damage. Damn. Okay. That sounds fantastic and fun. And it certainly sounds like she's gonna be viable for this boss, so I'd be surprised if she wasn't. I'm hoping that was their consideration when they redid her, was Abyss 1. That would be the logical thing, right? Alright, and Soul Cadence. An enhancement for him. Hell Breaks Loose. Pyro Blitz damage inflicts stun for 2 seconds. Hello. That makes him helpful for Titanic Ruins too, right? I like it. An enhancement for Calypso. A new talent. Each Sealstone grants 4% attack. Then Evil Power added an additional effect that this attack also inflicts 20% vulnerability physical damage on the target for 7 seconds. And an Awaken 1 added additional effect of increases initial rage by 500. Damn, okay, Calypso, I see you. So this is really good because they just did the event with Calypso's exclusive artifact, which, cool, people don't really use her. She's a bit power crept by now if you've been playing a long time. But maybe we can try to get her back into the mix as well. I love that. Titus, oh, that's a huge buff. Enhancement for Titus. Reduced costs from 31 to 22. Much more logical. Melvira. Fixed an issue where the trigger interval of her skill, Oath of the Damned, could sometimes be inaccurate. Quirky. And fixed an issue where inspiration stats could sometimes be incorrect when multiple heroes with inspiration are present on the battlefields. Alright, that's some good balance and buffs. I'm really happy to see Calypso and Titus on the list. Really cool that they're working in some balance with this big old patch. And Falcia, they're constantly working on characters. I sometimes see comments of people like, oh, you really need to buff heroes. They do, and they are. They always work in some buffs or something. Okay. Gear. Oh yes, this is what also needed a buff desperately. Cataclysm. Attribute adjustments. I think this means before and after, before and after. Okay. Upon landing a crit hit with basic attack, increases the hero's damage by 10% for 5 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. And then here it's 9. And then Hell's Lament. When the ultimate is triggered, increases damage by 35% instead of 30, and crit damage by 50% instead of 40, lasting for 12 seconds. I don't know that the Cataclysm buff is enough to make it the best set in the game. Which it should be one of them, especially considering, I guess, maybe they have it in check for a reason because of all those crazy buffs that go along with it. Like, there are some really interesting exclusive buffs for the factions and the heroes, so maybe they don't necessarily want that to also be the most powerful set at the same time. That would actually make sense, but then it makes the exclusive gear less valuable, so It's a double-edged sword. All right. And then Ancient Healing Gear's primary attributes can now include attack and HP %. Additionally, the probability of crit rate and crit damage appearing as secondary attributes on Ancient Healing Gear has been reduced. That's great for everyone except for Artemis. If you're going to use Artemis as a healer, although you could you build him as a damage dealer, hopefully, right? Hopefully. And then you get the healing out of him by focusing heavily on attack and just a little. And the crit rate, if you get Awaken 1, it makes him very easy to build. All right, optimize the display of exclusive gear information in the shop. You can now preview the secondary attributes of gear. Upgraded points, events, rewards, and tiers. Effective for points events starting after the 17th. Upgraded points, events, rewards, and tiers. Ooh, boy. Start screenshotting whatever the events are now so we can see what changes, guys. Oh, God. Okay, optimize the description of hero rate-up rules in the special summoning pool. Okay, the description of the rules in the special summoning pool. So, is this where they're clarifying the rates? I'm very curious. Oh, and a friendly reminder, guys, if you are going to spend, because you do want to take advantage of the bonuses right now. So I made 0 purchases, they just gave us some diamonds, thanks, cool. Now, W Gold. First, you gotta purchase your W Gold, right? Which you can do this and go right to it in-game. However, support a content creator in the process. Head on over to my links in the description or the pinned comment if you haven't already. And be sure to grab the extra bonus event promo code stuff that's happening. All the stuff, the rewards are like crazy right now. And what I mean is, there's all these rewards, right? But there's even more with Smile 1. So my link takes you to the purchasing spot, which, you know, you kind of want to, if you want to purchase those packs, you got to do it. And then here, if you're on the main page, there is a single top-up rebate event. So if you're going to purchase stuff because of this extra event, not only are you going to get rewards for that, but you could also get rewards for all of this. So make sure you use a creator link and go to Smile 1 instead of the other in-game options. So that, or your apps on your phone. Nah, skip those. Come here and get some extra bonuses on top of the extra bonuses on top of the extra bonuses and discounts and all the bonuses. Good stuff. And yeah, let's take a look at the value now for real. Okay, so I have my handy dandy calculator here. We're ready to go. So the basic one is 4, right? I'm just going to do this just for the sake of it. This is a very good value for an ancient. We consider ancients like $4 per ancient is good value. Anything that's like $3 and something or less, it's great value. So we got here, same thing, $30 divided by 10 is already $3, right? So then it's like getting a good value pack plus 5 rares for free, plus whatever you spend on W Gold with all the other bonuses. 50 divided by 15 is still 3.33333333. So it's like getting a legendary summoning crystal for free along with a good value pack. Now, this is starting to get a little too pricey compared to the normal deals for me. 3.5 and plus a couple gear casting hammers. I'd probably skip that one. Now, this is where it's pretty solid as well. 1,500 diamonds is almost 2 10 pulls of summons of rares, plus 3 legendary crystals, plus 25 ancients. So this is like $4 per without anything. But adding in that extra is amazing value. So this is actually a very good pack if you're a little bit of a bigger spender. So damn. Oh, and this one comes 25 plus 3 legendary skill crystals, which are something we don't get to purchase very often. So yeah, I think they did very good with this. Great value. Great. The only thing that is meh, I would say, is recasting hammers. They're pretty easy to get if you're an endgame player, late game, or you're a big spender anyway. So I would say that's probably the weakest of all of them. But overall, they all are a very solid value. So if you're a spender, go for it. All right, guys, that's it for this little video, though. That is the changes. We already have this other update content preview we've talked about. There is a weekend series of events, Praetus and Uridin on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we have the Fenris and Magda banner. And I am doing a summoning party for this on Friday. I'm not doing one on Saturday, though. But I am going to do a summoning event, our summoning party on Friday. So if you guys want me to do your summons, be sure to let me know. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video.